I want to have a look at the carbon cycle. So the carbon cycle starts with carbon dioxide in the air, and I suppose since we've got the air, we've got some sunshine, and this is going to shine on a little plant sitting down here. And this plant is going to absorb all that sunshine and turn that into more plant growing in the soil. And this is photosynthesis, which is going to be taking the carbon dioxide plus water, and we're going to make with that glucose, plus we're going to give off some oxygen. Now when it's at night time, then the little plant isn't going to respire, isn't going to photosynthesize, it's going to respire. So it's going to take some of its glucose and some oxygen that's around, and it's going to produce some carbon dioxide and some water. So it's going to put some of that carbon dioxide back into the air. Now along comes a little animal, and this animal might eat the poor little flower, and this animal will take in that carbon, and it will also respire and give out some more carbon dioxide. It's also probable that some of the waste will come out of this animal, and then we'll have our little worms and our little insects, our beetles and other things that will eat on this decaying matter, and they will give out more carbon dioxide because they will also respire. And it also happens that somebody will come along give them some hair, and they might want for their dinner a slice of meat from the animal, or they might like some chips here if this is a potato plant, and this person too is going to respire and give off carbon dioxide back into the air. I don't like my food being raw, so what we might need to do with this is to go out to some sort of country where there's an oil rig in the ground, and it's going to get hold of some of the oil underground, and this is probably then going to be taken by a tanker to some sort of oil refinery somewhere, and this is going to produce some fuel, which I'm probably then going to use in my cooker, and that is going to give off again more carbon dioxide when it burns. So we're going to take our fuel and that's going to turn into CO2 and water. We'll call this combustion. I suppose if we take our person, they're also going to give off poop, which is then going to be respired, and it's then going to be sent out to the rest of the system. And this is completing the carbon cycle. Photosynthesis and respiration, completing the circle.